Hey guys, this is AJ.
And this is Jurn Simmons.
And currently we are not live. This is pre-recorded. I mean, all the ones on YouTube go pre-recorded. But right now I am in Mexico with hopefully no cares in the world. As per while I'm recording this, I have all the cares in the world. And Jurn is, how are you, Jurn?
I'm doing all right, man. I was told by one of my grandmothers yesterday that she thought I should have a wife and kids by now.
Oh my!
And I was just like, that's definitely not happening anytime. So maybe give up on that dream, old lady. But besides that, I'm doing all right. Right. I'm tired because I had to wake up early and work, and then I've been busy for the rest of the day. So.
All right, fair enough. Well, I've got something fun for us today. This has been suggested by a couple people, and also I've seen it, or I guess heard it on other podcasts I listen to. That's always fun. And we're going to have a little tournament broken up into 2 episodes, and we're going to have a tournament with our favorite fictional heroes. Jurn added a couple, I added a couple, but most of them were submitted by you guys. And Jurn, you ready to go down the list? Jurny? Jurny, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Just nothing happened. Okay, so Robocop, Ninja Turtles, Solid Snake, ObiWan Kenobi, Mulan, Shrek, Jesus. Oh, that's going to piss some people off. Dr. Malcolm, Gerald, Yugi, Ash Ketchum, Batman, Gambit, Jon Snow, Hercules, Duke Nukem.
That's it? That's the entire list?
That's all 16. Also, just, a little peek behind the curtain. We were already recording for 20 minutes and actually went through a draft first round, one of the matchups, and I had already told Jurn all these as a surprise, and he really enjoyed them. But since we have already done it and discussed it for 20 minutes before shit hit the fan and the bracket stopped working, we had to restart. So I promise he's pumped, I pumped, but he doesn't know these new first round matchups. So things will get a little bit more genuine in a moment.
Don't worry, guys. I'm fucking stoked. All right.
Are you ready for these first round matchups?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right.
Lay it on me.
Round 1, match 1, we've got Batman against Dr. Malcolm.
Okay.
Then Yugi versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Then Gambit versus Duke Nukem.
Oh, okay.
Robocop versus Gerald.
Yeah.
Then we got Hercules and Jesus. Solid.
It's basically... It's a mirror match, dude.
Kind of. Then it's Solid Snake and Mulan.
Ooh.
Jon Snow against Ash Ketchum. And then Shrek versus the Ninja Turtles, which is crazy because that's exactly the matchup that happened last time, and this bracket is still doing green on green violence, which I'm not a fan of.
Dude, RNG knows. RNG knows it's got to happen. It's the duel of the fates.
All right, so
it's got to happen.
In a first round matchup, we got Batman versus Dr. Malcolm. To me, it's kind of a no-brainer, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer as well. I think pretty swiftly Batman takes it.
Oh, see, I was thinking the opposite. No, I mean,
really?
Dr. Malcolm laying out injured on a table with his chest out? How could you say no to Jeff Goldblum like that?
I mean, the thing is it to the death or not?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Oh, well, then Dr. Malcolm wins because Batman doesn't kill anybody.
That's right. Oh, man. Batman. Oh, huh. So do you think Dr. Malcolm pops a cap in Batman's ass?
Dude, Dr. Malcolm is a bad bitch. All right, he'll pop a cap in anybody's ass.
All right, and
He
probably
don't care.
upset of the century, Dr. Malcolm, in a quick fashion, just beat Batman.
Yeah, but because you also have to consider, yeah, I mean, like, is it Dr. Malcolm just by himself, or is he gonna like whip out some fucking dinosaurs?
Yeah, like I mean, ideally, they're fighting on Isla Nublar or Isla Nublar, however you pronounce it. And so, Batman came down with the Bat ship, whatever he's called, Bat jet, Bat car, Bat boat, whatever Bat automobile he would like to use. Landed. Jeff Goldblum's there, sexy chest out, looking fine in the 90s, and is like, chaos theory, motherfucker. And then here comes a T-Rex.
Yeah, like he just hits a button, a gate opens up, and a fucking T-Rex shows up. Yeah, I mean, like, what's Batman gonna do to that? I mean, I'm pretty sure afterwards, Dr. Malcolm is fucked as well, but initially he wins.
Well, here's the thing. I think I think Batman takes the T-Rex because he'll kill an animal or a prehistoric animal, but then he just
that's true.
Then he just beats the shit out of Dr. Malcolm, can't finish the job, and Dr. Malcolm fucking unloads on him with one of those like shotguns in their armory.
Or he's so worn down from the T-Rex, because I imagine even Batman will still have trouble fighting a T-Rex.
You'd hope.
But he's so worn down that then just like Malcolm comes up from behind all sneaky and just like shoots him through the head,
Yeah.
Or like preferably the mouth, because you don't know if Batman's cowl is like armored.
Yeah, that's true. That's
always,
true.
always something you gotta like, but he's a doctor for a reason, because he's smart.
Dude, I'm picturing Dr. Malcolm leaning over Batman's body, holding him by one of the horns with a gun in his mouth, just being like, oh, chaos theory. Boom. Dead.
Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Malcolm wins round one. I don't think people are going to like this outcome, but logic's there.
I think we had a lot of logic behind our thought process.
That's true.
So.
So next is Yugi and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi takes it.
I knew you were going to say that.
There's no doubt in my mind. It's because here's the thing: even if Yugi shows up with his fucking deck of cards, the cards are holograms. They can't actually hurt somebody. You know what can actually hurt somebody? A fucking lightsaber, dude.
True. I don't think Obi-Wan's above force choking a little bitch. And like, let's be fair, even with the spirit even with the spirit of a pharaoh in him, Yugi's still like a fucking 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Now, this reference isn't going to come from the show. This is going to come from the manga itself, which I read a bit of. So
okay.
When Yugi, like the manga itself, when it first starts out, has like really very few, if anything, to do with the card game. It's all about like different types of games. So like he confronts a villain and makes them play a game he comes up with there on the spot. And if they lose, like they suffer very real consequences. Like in this one book, there's like this school pervert going around who's like trying to film girls and all this kind of stuff, like a sleazy like porn producer kind of thing that's preying on like high school girls. So Yugi's like, oh, okay, like if that's how you want to treat people, like I'll treat you similarly. Let's play this game with me. And the guy's just like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this 14-year-old punk, whatever. And so they play this like game of wits or whatever, and like the spirit of like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever wins like very easily. And the punishment for this like porn dude or like sleazeball is like he only sees now in blurred censored vision for like the rest of his life. So his eyes are blurred and like he only sees things pixelated, like in like softcore porn or whatever else. And like his entire life is like, and he's like tortured by it. And then he straight up just sets one dude on fire one day. like I wouldn't underestimate Yugi.
I mean, like, I guess what's not to be underestimated about Yugi is his depraved mind. But like, you're gonna play a game with Obi-Wan Kenobi and expect to win?
That's true.
Like Obi-Wan, like that's the thing. Like Obi-Wan's whole thing is like he's not even like a great fighter. You know what I mean? Like it's in actual Star Wars canon that he's actually like one of the worst like Jedi lightsaber combatants. That's why he had to like develop and like master like the defensive form of lightsaber combat, because he's just like he's not aggressive enough. So his like his big
He's a tactician.
yeah, exactly. He's he has a he's a military mind as well, but like his whole thing is like he's super smart and he's super patient, which is perfect for fucking games.
That's true. That's
You know
true.
what I mean? So
So
I'm sure like even in Yugi's like fucked up fucking demented games, Obi-Wan still beat him. And even if he wouldn't, he'd just chop him up with his lightsaber.
fair
You know what I
enough.
mean?
Fair enough.
And even if that one worked, he'd get a blaster, even though it's uncivilized, and just shoot the shit out of Yugi. So
All right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi takes it.
I can dig it. I can dig it. All right. Our next Obi-Wan continues on to the next round. Our next one is Gambit and Duke Nukem.
So I feel here probably Gambit takes it.
So here's the thing. I don't like Duke Nukem, but I think Gambit starts to sweet talk him, his Mon Ami stuff, all that kind of like his his real like Creole charm. I think that's what it is. That's what it is, Creole, right? Like his New Orleans kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then like Duke just says something horrible. Gambit's taken back, and then Duke just blows him the fuck up.
I don't know about that though.
Like I think Gambit
Because,
definitely has
like-
the advantage because he's a mutant. He throws like things made of laser, but
Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Like I feel like Juke would just go in, guns ablazing, just try to like, because like when we initially like did this before the bracket got fucked up, we had a Duke Nukem matchup as well, and it's just like basically Duke is dumb as fuck. And it's just gonna blow the fuck out of everything.
true.
So if he does that with Gambit, but Gambit can still like protect himself with like his mutant powers, or he'll put like what is it like kinetic energy or whatever into shit
Yeah.
that'll just shield him. So even if like Duke is like, oh, I'm gonna like bring this fucking whole town down or whatever the fuck they are, it's gonna blow the shit out of everything. Like Gambit will just like survive by by protecting himself.
Fair enough.
So
All right, so Gambit moves on.
Yeah.
Our next one, I think this one's gonna become heated. It's RoboCop versus Geralt of Rivia.
yeah, this will definitely get heated. Because I gotta say Gerald.
I gotta go with RoboCop, and this
All
is
right.
where it starts.
Can you say why?
First off, Geralt's great, with his swords and all that kind of stuff. But have you seen the sheer unit that RoboCop is? On top of which the armor plating that he is made of. What? There's no little dingy ding.
I mean, have you seen the unit that Gerald, portrayed by Henry Cavill, is?
I mean, obviously he's a ripped, lean, like masterful young man. But dude, like you don't got the size of the guns that these armor plates are bringing to the table. Also,
Okay.
he has a an automatic handgun in his hip. He doesn't even have to have a holster. That shit's just always with him.
Here's the thing, though. Gerald has magic, or at least signs, which is somewhat magic.
Yeah, but like the one is like
so-
to push him, which like so what? You push RoboCop. The other one's fire. Like you're not burning that big old meaty metal boy. And what's the other?
He's made out of metal. You can burn him.
Oh, dude, please. The Geralt's fire does not flame that hot.
I mean, absolutely. could.
He's not bringing that heat.
But here's the thing: like Gerald also has Quen, which is a shield.
Oh, yeah.
So then, RoboCop's bullets won't actually hurt him.
But can
so
it?
what's he gonna do
Can
then?
it stop a bullet? Can we confirm this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So we can confirm that Gwen does stop bullets. So, but like, RoboCop's upholding the law, dude.
Yeah, dude, Gerald doesn't give a fuck about the law.
Oh, fucking Maverick.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, like because Gerald also has what is it, Axie, which like mind tricks people. Would that work on RoboCop?
It wouldn't.
Or is that yeah.
So it depends because like there's still a little bit of Alex Murphy inside that metal head. So like maybe it messes with Murphy a bit, but like the prime directives of RoboCop are going strong.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one
Yeah, I think
because
it's
I definitely understand your point, and I definitely think like RoboCop does have technology on his side.
and I think just sheer
You know what I mean?
defense and like I don't even think necessarily as far as an attack goes that RoboCop has the advantage. I think it's all Geralt because of his magic, his different swords, his mastery. He's a hunter, right? His the whole basis of the games is he is able to like understand his prey and how exactly it is to defeat them easily.
Yeah,
But RoboCop is just like this solid, massive unit that is built to withstand. He's pretty much just a one-man riot squad. But Geralt's, built inherently for hunting things of that variety.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because the thing is as well, like Witchers are also known like they have like potions which basically enhance certain abilities and stuff. Like they're basically steroids, right? Which they like will sometimes drink. Like they have different potions for different
So Geralt is disqualified for
monsters.
juicing, is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is now comes like the Batman argument comes in. Like, is this RoboCop versus Geralt just like by chance, or is this RoboCop versus Geralt with prep time?
I think it's prep time.
Because then I think Geralt takes it.
So yeah,
Because his like that's the thing with Witchers, right? Like they'll take like bounties and they'll take just like missions, and they'll take a long time like just to research what is going on, like what's happening at the scene, even if like the monster isn't
there.
known
Yeah.
to the people. You know what I mean? They'll like figure out, okay, like what monster is this? And then like, okay, how do I have to act? What do I have to do? Where is it? Like they find all of this shit out. So they do a lot of prepping before they actually go in. Whereas I feel like RoboCop probably just like doesn't prep that much. From what I remember, I haven't seen RoboCop in forever.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I guess we're gonna have to go with Geralt.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a heartbreaker. It hurts inside. I'm gonna have to.
Hell yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy I was able to convince you on that, though, AJ.
Like I still feel like it's. I feel like out of all, I'm looking at the bracket now. I feel like out of all the battles, this one is the toughest and would last the longest.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
Just
For
because
sure. Like,
the nature of
like,
Geralt,
well,
that's what he's built to do.
yeah, exactly.
Also, if Geralt gets a hold of a jackhammer, RoboCop is so fucked. Wait, have you seen the second RoboCop movie?
No.
So pretty much there's like this gang that he goes after, and one of the gangsters is like an 8-year-old kid, and they trap RoboCop and then like tie him down and just take him apart with a jackhammer.
Holy shit.
It's fucking awesome. All right, next round. This is the controversial one. I think we tread lightly on this just because of the subject matter, but obviously we are joking. But even still, Hercules versus Jesus, which is kind of a mirror match, like we said earlier.
Yeah. There's so many variables that come into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because is it on water?
No, I think it's in the Colosseum.
Oh, okay. Because Jesus can walk on water, so
True.
he has an immediate advantage.
True. But what were those sea serpents that Hercules fought?
Oh, the Hydra.
The Hydra. I think the Hydra's got his back though, even if it was on water.
Yeah. Yeah, or they might have Jesus's back because they fucking hate Hercules.
That's
you know
true.
what I
Okay,
mean?
but for all intents and purposes, let's say this is happening in the Colosseum.
Okay.
I mean, I think Hercules, just because Jesus is about peace, stopping violence. He's trying to make the world a better place. He's obviously a big historical figure, however you want to phrase it, whatever you believe in. Hercules is all about kicking ass and taking names.
That's true. Hercules is a warrior.
Yeah.
And that's the thing as well. Like Jesus, like his entire time, like basically goes on pilgrimages, right?
Yeah.
So he he probably doesn't get enough sustenance. You know,
true.
He's probably like
He's ripped.
always
He's ripped though.
He's ripped,
but not necessarily because he's well nourished.
Exactly. Whereas Hercules lives for battle. You know, he's a demigod, just like Jesus. I guess. You know, they're both demigods.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Hercules takes it as well. Just because, like, you know, if this was like a peace debate,
Yeah.
Jesus would take it. You
Yeah.
know, if this was like, oh, like, you know, who can rally the most people behind their cause? Jesus would probably take it.
With that being
But
said, though, just because of the environment, do you think Jesus brings, you know, a little peace to the Colosseum, and then, you know, it's filled with his followers, and they just pelt Hercules with rocks?
well, maybe, but that
Also,
will be after the fact.
true. Also, I think Jesus. Also, I think at some point Jesus takes off one of his wooden sandals and just bitch slaps Hercules right across the face.
That's how he challenges him.
Yeah.
That's how
I
that
challenge you to a duel, my son. Whack.
starts. Yeah. Yeah, and then Hercules grabs his swords and fucking guts him. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. That's. Huh.
See, here's the thing, though. Like, do they have like corner men?
No.
You know what I mean?
No. Why do you
No.
want? Do you want what's his face to be? Or are you thinking
Well,
God
maybe-
is going to be in Jesus' side?
Yeah, maybe they get backed up by their dads. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
God
my
helped
God.
out Jesus, but
God
Hercules
for-
gets held out by Zeus. Yeah,
Ooh, he's just fucking throwing straight lightning bolts.
he starts chucking him at God. He's like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm a non-believer.
So there's definitely a storm happening while they're fighting, and there's just like thunder and lightning just fucking destroying the sky. But I think Hercules ends up taking it in the end.
Yeah, yeah. Just you know, he's got more experience on the battlefield. He's got more experience in like if like storms would be happening, if like harsh weather conditions would be a thing, he'd have more experience dealing with those.
Yeah.
So yeah, this like at the end of the day, it's like it's a battle. You know what I mean? And Hercules edges out Jesus in that case.
All right. So Jesus, Hercules moves on. Next one, Solid Snake and Mulan.
Okay, so I love Disney
Same.
and especially Disney Renaissance movies,
Yeah.
but Mulan's fucked.
So fucked, right? Like, here's the thing: Mulan is a great warrior, a great hero, a phenomenal Disney movie. Solid Snake is a born combatant, a clone of the fictional, a clone of the most fictional badass war hero of like America in the games. He's like trained nothing but combat since his creation. He wasn't born; he was created for this purpose, and like he could either cap her from like 100 yards away with a sniper rifle or sneak up close. And like again, Mulan's a warrior, but like if you watch the movie, she's only trained for a brief period of time. It's not like she's like a hand-to-hand combat expert.
No, you know, like that. Yeah, and they don't even have like that many battles like in the movie.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
like Solid Snake is like years of experience. Mulan, if she maybe had Solid Snake's experience and the technology, could probably do it, probably take it, but just doesn't.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that's another like case of like Robocop versus Gerald kind of thing. Like Snake has technology on his side as well.
Yeah,
and Mulan this time is not someone that has magic. You know what I mean? Like she has a little baby dragon.
Yeah, she got Mushu,
but
that dude barely spits fire.
Yeah, it's voiced by Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's he gonna fucking do? Like Snake is gonna show up and wring his neck. You know what I mean?
Gonna
but
step
like,
on him.
yeah, and he's gonna step on it and then just like take a silenced pistol and like shoot Mulan through the head.
So what I picture happening is like Solid Snake. They're in the middle of like a field in China, and Solid Snake is like in a cardboard box, slowly sneaking up on her, and she's just looking at like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen cardboard before. And like, and Mushu walks up and like tips open the box to see what's underneath, and then like Snake just grabs him, pulls him in, snaps his neck real quick, and then she's like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then she like goes to stab it with a sword, but he pops up and then bam, caps her.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like I was thinking, like where it was going is like she goes to like investigate and tries to look through the slit in the cardboard box, and like
just
there's just Snake with a gun.
Just sees muzzle flare.
Oh so yeah.
All right. So
that's what happened there.
Solid Snake continues. Next round, Jon Snow and Ash Ketchum.
Okay, here's the thing. This is like what this is gonna come down to is like what Pokemon does Ash have?
I
You
think
know what I mean?
Pikachu and Charizard. I think his like most. I think his starter set, like the ones in the Indigo League, is their original series.
Yeah. So what do you have as well? Like Kingler, I
He had
think.
Kingler,
Muck.
he had Charizard, he had Muck, he had Pikachu, he had Pidgeotto, uh, Butterfree.
Yeah.
What else? Squirtle. Or do you let?
He had like
Yeah.
100 Tauros. You remember that?
Yeah.
But and another thing that should be pointed out: does Jon Snow have Ghost,
Mm.
and is he on a dragon?
Let's say yeah. Let's make it interesting. Let's say he's got one of the dragons and he's got Ghost. So he's just like Ghost. Use bite attack. So I think really quickly,
Use Crunch.
I think really quickly, if we're going that route, Ash Ketchum is flying on Charizard. So they're having a little air battle,
Yeah.
just fucking shooting shit.
Yeah.
Pikachu really quickly just thunderbolts the fuck out of Ghost. Um, and then I
What
think
if Ghost uses Ice Fang though?
I don't think he's got that ability. I think Ghost is only level 8.
Okay. I don't
I
know.
don't think you get that till at least like fucking level 24.
Ghost is bad though. Ghost is a bad motherfucker.
He's the only
You know
one
what
that
I mean?
lasts. That's for sure.
Like, yeah, out of the direwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I think. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think Jon Snow takes it. Like with all of these like conditions we've set, basically.
Yeah.
I think Jon Snow takes it because at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna come down to John and Ash. That's what the thing is. Pokemon only know how to fight other Pokemon, which I guess like they would relate to the dragon and ghost
Yeah.
in this sense, right? And then like the dragon and Charizard. I don't know if you've ever looked this up, but Charizard is very short.
Yeah, he's not that big. He's maybe
Yeah.
he's maybe slightly taller than like me and you in real life, if he was real life, I guess.
Yeah, no. He's shorter, way shorter than us.
What in the show though? He's like way bigger than Ash.
Yeah, it's because Ash is fucking 10.
Yeah, but he's like
Charizard is 5'7".
what? Did you just look? Wait, hold on.
Like I looked this up.
He's
Okay.
5'7".
I'll show you. Yes. Like just check there. It says the height. They're 5'7". So they're around that height. You know what I mean?
This doesn't make sense. Oh yeah.
Whereas like it doesn't matter which of Daenerys' dragons Jon got.
Way bigger.
They're way bigger. And they're probably way more vicious as well. And Charizard. And Charizard won't listen to Ash anyway.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas like, well, which one was John always on? Was it Rhaegal?
I guess.
I think, right?
I'm still baffled.
But,
I'm looking at a picture of Charizard next to Ash, who he dwarfs Ash, but then they're standing next to an actual full-grown adult, and like the adult is like 5-6 inches taller than Charizard.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I mean like Furret is taller than Charizard. But yeah, so I think for that reason John takes it, you know, because the dragon would like beat Charizard and then like would probably knock Ash off of Charizard. And then John would just execute him. You know what I mean? Like Ash, just like himself, like Ash has to rely on his Pokemon. But if his Pokemon, you know, get outmatched, he's done for. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna go the opposite
I
route.
feel like if
I'm
okay.
gonna say Ash takes it for the sheer fact that Jon Snow doesn't know what he's getting into, right? Which is he's kind of that's kind of what the series is about, like with the Ice King and stuff like that. Like he the White Walkers, he makes his play by like going past adversity of things he doesn't understand, right? But
Yeah.
he's going to see what's in front of him and combat that head on. and he's going to defeat Charizard. He's going to defeat Pikachu. Ghost will be dead, but Pikachu will be defeated or at least hurt. And he's going to see him and Ash one-on-one. Also, the thought of Pikachu being stabbed by Jon Snow with a sword really just made me sad. But he's going to see him and Ash one-on-one. And do you remember, and I just thought of this, John's not going to be able to kill Ash because he's going to think of, like, remember how he couldn't kill Ollie?
Oh.
And he's going to slip up.
There.
And, like, maybe he slips up for a second and then is like, oh, wait, no, I killed Ollie after all. I hung him because I had to. And then goes to do it, like, nuts up or whatever. But
yeah, but he'll hesitate,
he'll hesitate, and Ash will pull out another Pokemon. And my theory is counting on that a Pokemon will attack a human to save Ash's life.
I mean, they have, right? Like, in the show, like, Pikachu has shocked Team Rocket like how many times? Yeah, so
plenty.
Yeah, so that's I mean, I guess it's like it depends on like, because I was thinking, well, it's Ash, Charizard, and Pikachu versus John, Dragon, and Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But if Ash like has a bunch of backup Pokemon, they'll just come to his aid.
Yeah,
when
I think
he's down.
I think he's got his original set, which includes Pidgeotto, Squirtle, all that.
Okay. Let me actually Pokemon Ash Indigo League team. I gotta look this up. All right. I can't really find it quick. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So I got a picture of a team of him here, right?
Yeah. Can you send it to me on Discord so I can see this?
Yeah, for sure. So it's got Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Tauros, Charizard, and Lapras. So
Lapras, that's one I didn't think
that's the
of.
difference maker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing. If John would hesitate, if it would happen, the Dragon Battle would happen, the Dragon would beat Charizard, Ash would fall off. John would go over to kill, but he hesitates because he's like, oh, it's just a boy.
Yeah.
Then fucking Lapras freezes his ass, and Tauros comes charging in and just fucking smashes him into a million pieces. Yeah, Ash wins.
Oh, all right. Is that what we're going with? Is it Ash?
Yeah.
All right, Ash.
Yeah, I concede.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck yeah! I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. that Ollie argument's hard to beat.
Yeah. Especially because everybody remembers that because everybody hated fucking Ollie.
Yeah, everybody knows Jon Snow's kryptonite is fucking small children with vendettas.
Yeah.
All right, the last one for the first round, and we'll be back next week, ladies and gentlemen, which will actually be we pause our breaths for a couple seconds, then do another intro, and then we just keep going with the same recording. Shrek versus the Ninja Turtles.
Okay, here's the thing. Obviously, Ninja Turtles have the numbers advantage, but is All Star by Smash Mouth playing?
No, it is not, because they don't think that the C virus exists. So I don't give a fuck about their music.
But somebody once told me that
don't even. Yeah, and they've readily admitted that they're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that's not playing. Okay, but is it in Shrek Swamp? Because then you're playing with fire.
That's true. But
he's gonna get you out of that swamp.
But that swamp, that's perfect conditions for a turtle. Much better than a sewer. I would say if the Ninja Turtles are fighting on Shrek's home turf, they've got more of an advantage than they would if they were in the streets. Because they're like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm home. This is nature.
I disagree with that because you're out in the open, right?
Yeah.
So there's less uses for your numbers advantage.
True. Plus they're ninjas. They're supposed to be concealed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So, and Shrek hates it when people come in his swamp.
That's true.
That gets established by like the first thing he says, I think, in the first movie.
First line of the movie, get out
of my swamp. Yeah. So you better fucking get out of that swamp or he'll make you, you know? And if you look at the first movie as well, when he shows up to the castle, he takes on like fucking 8 dudes by himself in a wrestling ring.
My thought process of how this goes is they show up and Shrek is fucking handling them with hand-to-hand combat. Just straight handling them like fucking schoolyard children. He's a big, bad motherfucker. And we also forgot, you know, Shrek is love.
And Shrek is life.
Yeah, so like he's really he's kind of another Jesus on this list.
I feel like there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of Jesus.
But I feel like, especially having watched the original live action Ninja Turtles movie, I think real quick, Raph gets fed up. And while he's fighting with the other twos, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raph pulls out one of his styes and stabs the motherfucker under the ribs.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because, like, Shrek, like, as we've established, Shrek is a beast. You know, he's a bad motherfucker. But I don't necessarily remember ever seeing him kill someone.
It's true.
You know?
I think he's...
And if you look at the Ninja Turtles, especially, like, their origin, like in comics, it's quite dark. You know what I mean?
Here's one thing, though, that I just realized that goes against my argument.
Okay.
If Raph does stab Shrek, you got to remember that ogres are like onions, and they have layers. And who's to say that whatever his sai gets to the bottom layer and gets to the organs?
Yeah, that's true.
Shrek is dummy thick with those layers.
It's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. But yeah, that's a good point as well. But if anything, it would he would at least start bleeding. You know what I mean?
True that.
Which like loss of blood is gonna get you it's gonna get you dizzy. It's gonna get you fatigued, and then
but he's an ogre. It might just get him more pissed.
That's true as well. But as I always say, an angry fighter is a sloppy fighter, right? And you can say a lot of things about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not sloppy.
That's true.
You know, and I think the rest of the Turtles would use this as an opening and just all massively attack.
All right. So,
you know what I mean?
So what is your final thoughts on it?
I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a long, hard-fought battle, obviously. But I think just due to the sheer number advantage, the Turtles take it.
All right. I can see it. I agree. I mean, that TMNT was my original pick too, but I
yeah, I
agree.
was about to say concede.
But I will say that I think Shrek takes one of them with him. I see him snapping Michelangelo's neck along the way. But overall, TMNT wins.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. So, guys, that is the end of the first round of our Fictional Heroes tournament, me and Yurni's personal tournament of power. We will be back next week with the semifinals and quarterfinals. And I think, and I'm just putting this out there, maybe we leave, since we're also limited on recording time, maybe we leave the finals as a live debate for when I get back. And we can have the audience interaction.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So thank you guys for tuning in this week to the YouTube. Please make sure to follow Yurni at Jurn Simmons everywhere. And of course, he streams as well, and we'll be streaming a bunch while I'm gone. Follow him at twitch.tv/MarkyGamer, and peace out, guys.
Yes. Peace out.